I was asked this week how to create an option within a block that allows you to turn on or turn off um, a, a piece or of the family. So I'm going to demonstrate how we can do that. I am able to do that successfully with something that actually lives in the family, but if it's an imported family, in one example, I couldn't get it to work, and I think it's because the imported family had its own graphics parameters assigned to it. But we'll give it a try in any case and see if we can get this to work. So the first thing I'm going to do is just open something that I might want to set a graphics parameter to. So I'm going to go to the doors and let's do let's see, let's find something that might have something that we want to turn on or turn off. You know what, maybe we want to do an opening, so let me do an opening instead, and we can just do something simple with the trim. So I want to find the cased opening. Let's just take that cased opening just to demonstrate how this would work. So let's say you have an object and you want this, instead of to be just a cased opening option, you want it to be both. It could be cased or it could be clear. All right, so that means we could turn on or turn off the trim on both sides. So we have trim on both sides. What you do first is to create the parameter. You can go into actually you can select the entity itself, and then across from graphics visible you have a checkbox. So if I turn off the checkbox and apply it, you see how it grays that out, so I'm telling it to not be visible in my family. Well, that means it's not going to ever be visible the way I have it set up there. If I want it to be visible by choice, I can select the object, and then next to visible there's a little ellipsis button, and I can add a parameter here. So the parameter would be, let's say, trim or show trim might be better. And as a default, it will be set to yes. So we can make this an instance parameter. It's going to be a yes, no, common, and then I would set this under graphics and hit OK. So now we have a show trim parameter associated. Because I have that as a parameter now, notice that it's grayed out, and if I watch my family now and change that parameter, there's the show trim. I can apply that and it should gray out that trim, which it does. So now if I were to insert this into a drawing and I decided all of a sudden I didn't want this to have trim, I may want to rename this file, by the way, passage opening, cased or uncased, something like that. So now I have the ability to do that, and that's how we can control visibility with a yes/no question after we've actually inserted the file.